I think we are live. Okay. Well, we are live here in Michigan, northern Michigan. I thought I'd go live to see if anyone's there and for us to talk more about things that we didn't want to talk about in our last videos until they were accomplished. That is part of being silent in magic. If you have things going on, you shouldn't talk about them. Why is your hair crazy?
I don't know what Why is your hair crazy?
Wait, come closer. So, yeah. Let's see if anybody pops on. But in the meantime, we're going to talk about what I just said.
Yeah, so there's a lot of things that we didn't want to mention until it happened, such as the secrets.
Okay.
Belial.
Yes, the secrets, the hidden secrets of things when you work with Belial. So as you guys all know, we are doing a 1 year pact. We opened it up on the eclipse of last year, and it is 6 months or 7 months into it. We still have 4 more months, and the things Belial has shown us more about his personality and his essence of not just only being all the things that we've described him as, or, you know, the generic things of like Belial's the destroyer, the guardian of the abyss, the lawless one, the scorpion god, mantle bushes. When you have a very close connection with Belial, and like I said in my previous video, you have to have certain characteristics, like you got to want to change and you got to put in the work. And Belial will destroy everything in your life. And it comes with a cost. Like, you're going to lose shit. Like, we were in a car accident. You know, we lost our animals. We just lost a lot of things. But we had a goal, okay? And we told Belial, this is our goal. We want to be together. I don't care what happens. Make it happen.
One of the things that Belial was showing us is to, first off, not to be naive with things. And I think we talked about that last video. But another thing is...
Not to be naive. You're saying not to be naive?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Not to be naive, because when you're naive, that's when shit gets fucked.
Well, we noticed that... Sorry to cut you off, which I'm going to do again. But Belial... I just lost it. Keep talking.
So Belial, he was teaching us to... Okay, so the people that plan stuff... For example, me and my wife, we had a plan. We had like 3 plans for her to come to America, and one of them was if she wasn't going to be here, if the border didn't allow her to come to America, then I was going to go to Canada for 6 months. And if that didn't work, if they were going to try to not let me go to Canada for 6 months, then we had another plan. And it's when people focus on when you make a plan, a back plan, plan A, plan B, plan C, and instead of saying, oh, so our plan A is to just go and come and everything will be fine. Normally, it was not going to be fine because you didn't have a backup plan.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something he was teaching us.
Mm-hmm. And okay, so what we mean is the times that we were visiting each other, you know, I was always making sure that I was prepared to bring everything, because when you cross the border, what we've learned from the law, because we know a lot about border control and how the customs work, and all that kind of stuff. We were too naive in thinking that I was going to be able to pack up the fucking car and just go through the border and tell them I'm living here until I get my green card. And that's not what happened. We got denied at the border, And that was fucking devastating because we had everything planned, but we didn't plan for plan B, and we didn't even like really understand how it worked. Like I read too much stuff on Google, and I trusted Google too much rather than get an immigration lawyer. But that's what you're talking about, right? Being
Yeah, yeah.
mm.
The people that plan for the worst end up with the most.
Yeah, it seems.
So when you plan for something that when you have something going on good and you plan that good thing, you have to plan something for the worst. You have to plan for the worst outcome, because if you don't,
Being prepared.
exactly. So I like to say, and Belial told me this. Um, the people who plan for the worst end up with the most, and so that is true because we experienced it.
Yeah. I was a stress case, and I planned for the worst, and I expected the worst, and I didn't trust Belial because of what happened. I thought we were protected. You know, you think, oh wow, we're protected, but we didn't. We went in really naively, thinking that he was gonna just. We were stupid. We weren't freaking understanding the laws that you can't just look like you're gonna move in if you don't have your green card. Like they're gonna deny you.
You know, here's another thing. It's so Bilal, he may. This is something that he's been showing me. Bilal is way more, just like Dario was speaking of. He's not just an entity of all destruction and worthlessness. Yes, he is an entity that can destroy. He is an entity of worthlessness. He is the worthless one. But there is great outcomes that come within that. And it's not so this also leads to evil mind, evil action, and evil thought, evil speech. Because when you plan for something for the worst, that's evil mind, and then you're planning for the outcomes, and there's words that could be evil because it's more of a darker word, such as worthlessness.
Oh, okay, hold on. So just so they understand what they're talking about, you're talking about when you have evil minds, you have all the doubts and the stress and the anxiety and the just. Is that what you're trying to talk about?
Well, yeah. So like it was an example. When you're thinking of the worst outcome, that is something that is negative, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is something that is more dark. It's not. It's not. Uh,
it's not positive.
It's
thinking.
not positive.
You're not optimistic.
It's not a positive energy. It's more of
it's the evil thoughts in your head telling you the doubts and the fears of everything instead of just trusting it, but being prepared too.
See what comes out, the things that comes out, evil thoughts, evil mind, evil speech, and evil action are great outcomes. Because when you think of the worst outcomes, you actually end up with the best outcome. Because now you have a plan for previously what I just said, the worst outcome. You know what you're going to do. You have planned it out. You have brainstormed. You have realized these are the pros and cons of this situation. And going to the fears and the doubts, this leads to total recreation of yourself and a transformation of your mind. And it leads from that simple fact of evil mind and evil thought, evil action and evil speech, to where you can actually gain more in life, more spiritually, by the doubts of your mind, by all the negative things.
Well, not just
because what it does is it gives you an opportunity of growth, and it gives you that room for you to expand and for you to grow and for you to say, okay, I have a doubt here. So I'm a brainstorm. I'm thinking about the worst outcomes. I'm getting anxiety. This can't go wrong.
I mean, it can go wrong.
Well, it can go wrong.
If you're doubting everything, then you're gonna.
It can go wrong, but it helps you brainstorm to where it's like,
Well, we prepared. I prepared so much. I got beyond prepared, and actually, Belial was showing me other, like, he opened up my mind to prepare myself even more and more and more. And when I crossed the border, they asked me for about 5 different pieces of paper that I had to bring. Honestly, they only asked me for one. He didn't even ask me for everything else. Like, I was like, what? I did all of this for like nothing, but I was prepared. I was prepared beyond and beyond. Um, do you have a chat to summon Belial? Yeah,
a
we
chant?
do.
Yes, we do. We have
Actually,
many.
we do have one that's very powerful.
Want me to say it?
Oh yeah, okay, say it.
So this is a chant I've been using from since the beginning of my path, working with Belial, and it's Alasta, Vik Salasta, Astalastes, Vok Kalastes, Belial. It's very powerful.
I will write it when I'm done the live. I will write it down so you can see it, and it is actually extremely powerful. Um, we use it all the time.
And there's many of them.
He's an amazing channeler for chants, uh, sigils. He can create these really awesome sigils. But yeah,
Back to her, because to help you understand better is evil mind gives you the opportunity for you to feel your black flame in terms of feeling your drive of passion and your vision and dream of life, of what you want to accomplish, who you want to become, the dream life that you want to live. What that's what worthless in the evil mind gives you the opportunity to do, because it's a form of pain. When you have doubts, when you have fear, this is pain. This is
this is mental pain.
it's a mental and emotional pain, and it helps you because emotions um is will help you like it's
It's
I
your
can't find the word.
it's what your thoughts are like. Your thoughts create your emotions. Okay, so
It's like it's
and
the
it's energy,
expression.
and it's your expression of your thoughts. And
Yep.
if you know how to work it properly, like as soon as I let go, so this is the also thing. So all this doubt and all this stuff, but as soon as the day before, I just kind of let go, and I'm like, you know what, whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. I was being prepared not to come. Okay, and that was like it caught me. Like Belial likes you to experience emotional shit when you're working with him, so you can understand the art of letting go, like truly letting
Yes.
go, when you have no other choice but to let go. And that's within magic. When you let go, the energy it goes and can do its thing. Right?
And that's something he's been teaching us is the emotion. It has a lot to do with the energy and emotion that you have when you walk into the ritual temple. You have to have this emotion for the ritual that you perform, right?
Yeah.
You have to express that out into the environment. And that goes the same as being the worthless one. When you're worthless, there's some I've learned so much. 99% of the population never will see your potential.
No, not
They
even.
are never going to see your worth.
No.
They can only recognize your skill when you become a leader and you set the example and you just show people results. Right? So when you show them results, that is showing them your skill. And your skill, that doesn't matter how many skills you have in life, that is just a fraction,
Fraction?
a fraction of your potential. It's just a little piece of your potential. And so being the worthless one is being the 1%. It is being like a penny. A penny is worthless until you multiply your skills. When you multiply your skills, you're expanding yourself.
Yeah.
And that goes the same with expanding your imagination. When you are able to go through these emotions and express these emotions, they are opportunities to grow. You're shredding your skin like this dragon or serpent. And then you have the opportunity to grow and
Yeah.
become better and change.
So for people to want to work with Belial, you have to be willing to change. Like, you have to face what you need to be changed about yourself and do the work and change. But I wanted to get to
And Bilal's very patient. He's so patient.
he is patient.
He is one of the most patient entities.
He's patient if you fulfill your shit.
Yes,
like,
if you
if you say you're gonna do something, you don't do it, then he's gonna like say fuck you, I'm out of here, I'm not wasting my time. But he's gonna teach you how to totally change yourself. Like with Damon here, he's totally recreating himself, and you know,
he'll bring people to you.
Yeah.
And see, this is how he works. He'll work individually with you, and he knows what you need. If you need some, what he did for me is he actually showed Eldoria, this very rich multi-billionaire person, and his standards, the things he was teaching is very left-hand path. It's all about totally recreating yourself. Not really finding yourself, but recreating yourself. Because when you recreate yourself, that's when you find yourself.
Actually, that's actually a good story. I'm not going to cut you off. People search to find themselves when it's actually not finding themselves. It's creating yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You can't find yourself. You have to create yourself.
Yeah.
And how do you do that?
And this is not on the subject of, finding who you were as a spirit or like in your past life. It's more of this past or this life here.
Yeah.
You create yourself, and then you find yourself because you're creating yourself.
Well, you create.
And how do you do that? Is learning. Is actually making the decision to say, okay, you know what? The life I'm living right now is not it. The person I am right now, it is not yet it. This is not me. This is what my parents grew me up to be, but this is not me. You know who I am? This is who I am, and I'm gonna create who I am, the best version of myself.
We're losing viewers. Let's talk about something more. You guys, I don't know. Tell me what you guys want to hear.
What were you gonna say? You had something to say.
Yeah, but I forgot. What's some dark shit? Okay, listen, you guys want to hear the dark shit about Belial? Belial will remove human beings out of your life. He will eliminate them. If it's either one way or the other, they're fucking going. He has removed people in our lives. We went back to 4 as soon as I said that. You guys are fucking evil. Like, it's just the truth. If you need somebody that's, let's say someone's abusing you in your life, Belial will fucking eliminate them. If someone is hindering your fucking path, he will remove them. If you have somebody that's making fun of Belial, okay, he will fuck them up. And it's not saying that you're telling him to do. It's just like they know what's going on and they're mocking him. And depending on, well, what we've experienced is that, yeah, he fucking will fuck with them hardcore.
Not even fuck with them. He would just wipe the person out. Okay, because, for example, there was a person in my life that kept mocking Belial. Kept mocking him, kept just talking shit about him, just kept, it was just every fucking day. Every day. Next thing you know, gone.
Gone.
Dead.
Gone. With On Ground Menu, we are going to be starting our path working in March because we're waiting to finish our pack with Belial, and then we're going to be going back to Ariman, and we cannot fucking wait for that shit. So basically what we're doing right now and what we have been doing is filling ourselves with a lot of light energy and working with order and balance and filling up or cleaning out our chakras, really focusing intensely with all of the energy to make us very energetic and have a lot of energy. And then when we work with On Ground Menu, you know what that path is. It's all about destroying that fucking shit. So we're basically getting ready to fucking destroy a lot of shit as soon as we're done working with Belial.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so if you guys have any other questions, ask us now. Please feel free to. But
Ask us any questions you need to ask.
I wanted to talk about something juicy about Belial.
Something juicy.
Well, we don't just have to talk about Belial. Is there anything else we can talk about? Uh, let's talk about.
Let's talk about Vorn.
Okay, Vorn is. If you don't know who Connor Kendall is, I'm sure most of you guys do, but Vorn came to Connor as his left hand man.
Yes, Vorn came to Connor.
I'll show you a picture of him. Hold on.
And Vorn is the left hand of Belial. He is a high nether priest. And he's part of the brethren of Belial.
Yeah.
So Vorn is a very powerful entity. He will make your candle wax do some crazy shit. That's one thing.
Oh, nice.
And it kind of looks like
a bird, or like I don't. Oh. Okay, guess you didn't want us to show you that. That's what we get.
So, Vorn is a very powerful entity. He doesn't like doing too, like, he would like to teach people more than just doing things.
I'm gonna go get a drink. Hold on.
He's the type of entity to where instead of summoning him to do things for you, he rather teach you. But you have to respect him. You can't. He demands respect, and I've learned this myself by approaching him the wrong way. And of course, that goes with any entity to where you have to approach them very well and respectful, with loyalty, with love, and with that emotion that we were talking about earlier. The Ace of Spades card is connected to Azazel and Belial. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not sure if it is. I haven't really looked into that. It could be. I would suggest asking Belial or Azazel to reveal if it does, or even just do some research to see if that's true. I'll do some research on myself. That's a really interesting question. But I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, that's interesting. Babe, is the Ace of Spades card connected to Belial in Azazel? I never got a question like that. I'm not sure.
Is the Ace of Spades card connected to Azazel? I guess so. I mean, A for Azazel. What does the Ace of Spades do? It represents like luck. I mean, it's one of the most powerful cards in the card deck, but I don't know. I've only used like playing cards in divination like a long time ago. But remember the Ace of Spades symbol in the war? I don't remember that Ace of Spades.
Vietnam?
Oh my gosh. We're not that. I don't know. I never said Vietnam.
Well,
that's
that's interesting. That's very interesting because Belial has a lot to do with the things that is going on within this world, such as.
But he didn't ask for Belial. Oh, with Belial.
Such as the destructions of things.
Yeah,
Hello.
but see, people don't understand that the destruction of things is a good thing.
Yeah, it is a good thing. It's actually to bring about a better world.
Yeah. So I guess so. I mean, everything in this matrix is symbols, right? So,
Yeah.
um, but I can't really comment on that because I don't really know. So,
Yeah, I'll have to do some research.
um, yeah. So okay. So Belial's offerings, guys, is he really loves flesh and he does love meat. We always give them red meat. I really suggest that you go out in the forest and set up an altar or a temple for Belial. Belial is really good. Belial, and are you done talking about Vorn?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I've seen Vorn, and he was basically, his message was that he's always been there. He's always helping us. And I didn't even like really.
We didn't even ask
I
him.
didn't even, yeah, we didn't even ask him, but he is all at the gates of Belial's realm. Okay,
Yes.
so you will encounter him, and he does look like that fucking picture. Um, Now, Belial has also given us so many rituals on how to create to create other spirits and gods, well, god forms. So you're gonna master things about yourself. Okay, it is self mastery with Belial. He's mastering as much as he can right now. He's learning all about business and marketing and sales, all these things that he didn't even really know that he wanted to do. So we have all these business things that we're doing, and it's obviously with Belial's help to help us bring in the right people.
Mm-hmm. That's something he's really good at. Is he's really, if you are trying to create your own business, if you want to get more money or more opportunities within business or even jobs, Belial is the entity to go to because he's very well on that. He is so good on that, and if you are really wanting to seek out your destiny in terms of what career that you want to take or even create, Belial would definitely guide and help you and even show you that. He'll show you what your potential could be.
That's it. He shows you what your potential could be.
Yeah, he's not gonna do anything for you unless you do the work. If you do the work, he will do his part.
His energy is very heavy. You have to understand that. Like, you have to be physically fit to handle his energy. You have to be healthy. You have to, like with me when I work with Belial, like a lot of people experience it around the heart. I don't. I experience it like in a certain part in the back, actually the top of my crown, and it pushes me all the way down. Like I know when it's him. I don't really, but a lot of magicians do when they work with Belial, get it around the heart chakra or heart.
We have his seal, his sigil on our heart, and every time, like not every time, but there are some times where I feel like my heart starts beeping out of nowhere real fast, and I can just and I know Belial is letting me know he's there, or he's trying to connect or tell me something, or even when I'm in ritual, I would feel like my hair will stand up, and I will feel like this energy, this heavy energy, this intense energy around my arms and body, and on my spine. On my spine, where your shoulder wings are. It will get
shoulder
like,
blades.
yeah, shoulder blades. The shoulder.
He's still a
Um,
demon.
so it's like this. Sometimes I'll get a burning sensation around my back. There are different ways of how I know Belial's around. Synchronicities too. There's a lot of synchronicities.
I don't think I showed you guys any of the oils that we have. Do we have any on us?
Yeah, actually. So.
Oh, show them the license plate.
Oh yeah. So listen, I got this license plate. Put Belial on it.
Well, this is a different version of Belial. Okay.
It's like a.
It's a androgynous. Did I say that right? Androgynous. This one, male and female, but like I find that the younger generation have connect with this Okay, this is more of like a new age type of a Belial. Okay, a lot of older generations are not going to agree with this because they see him as purely reptilian, but they are just energy and they can form. But when we saw this, I was like, man, that is so dope.
That is pretty dope.
But yeah, I don't know. That's a license plate we're gonna be putting on the car. Now,
Oils.
the oils.
I have a new batch of the third eye oil coming out. I've done more to it.
This is the consecration oil. Here you go. Did you want to talk about that one?
The consecration.
First, I'm going to show you this one is the. Oh, it's the same one.
Yeah, it's the same one.
And this is the third eye oil. Okay, we have them on our website, and you can message me on Instagram, or you can go to creatorsintheleflesh.com. We have a website. But yeah, just briefly talk about the concept.
The consecration oil is a very powerful tool within your arsenal as a black magician, or whatever you may call yourself, a Luciferian, a Satanist. It is very powerful. You can use it to anoint statues. You can use it to anoint vessels for spirit application to create a house for them. You can consecrate yourself. It is a art of self-consecration. Consecrate yourself with the potential, the power, the strength of the entity that you may be working with. Or even, let's say you wanted to consecrate a servitor you created for you inside of your auric field to attract more things within your life, more abundance, or to manipulate people, whatever it may be. You can use the consecration oil to self-consecrate yourself and consecrate the servitor within your auric field. And that goes in with changing the code, the energetic code of your auric field. So it's pretty much if you were to get a theme within, you can consecrate your theme, and what it does is it's an emanation of yourself. But not only that, you're creating a living creature for your sorcerer's work. You can get a piece of wood, and it's just a piece of wood, but you can make that piece of wood a living creature of your sorcerer's work with the oil of consecration.
Yeah.
To where it's more alive, more active, and it gravitates your magic, and it gives you better results, more results, and it's more powerful. There's so many things you can use the consecration oil for.
He is American, I am Canadian.
I'm American, live in America.
From Michigan.
I'm from Michigan, yes.
What is the most scariest thing, do you think, when you're working with Belial? I'm going to ask you a question, and you ask me a question. There we go. What is the most... No, I'm asking you this.
Yeah, I'm just... Oh. What is the most scariest thing? Working with Belial?
Okay, what is the thing that is misunderstood? What do people misunderstand about Belial? He is a god. He's not just he's not a lower class demon.
He's not.
He has so much influence on this earth.
Belial, I think, something I've mistaken about Belial is thinking that
doubting him.
Yeah, doubting.
Yeah, we've doubted him so many times.
If you doubt Belial, he's gonna laugh at you, and
if he likes you, he'll let you know not to doubt him. But if he don't like you,
I remember one time I was.
King Belial is my favorite subject. Oh, good. Goddess Shauna. If you have any questions, just ask us, or any subjects that we can talk about with King Belial. Um, feel free to. Okay, go. Cut you off again.
Belial, he's a very, yeah. If you doubt Belial, he's gonna laugh
But
at
it's
you.
weird because he's the one entity that I can get mad at and and he's seen it. Like, and when he even said, when I act like a spoiled brat, you know.
Well, see, here's the thing. Belial will test you, in the form of your willpower and your courage
Your courage. Jesus.
to stand
yes.
up to Belial.
Mm-hmm.
Not in any way of disrespect,
Mm-mm.
but in a way of commanding your reality. And he has tested us in this way, or specifically Adoria, in this way many times, to where she would scream at him and be like, "Fucking Belial, do this now."
Well, I don't say that.
No, I'm
I don't tell him to do it now. But I get how could you do? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Belial is Adonai Enki. I don't know about that. I know Belial goes all the way back, and he is what part of, definitely going to be part of the Anunnaki. But I think Enki is Lucifer. Belial. I don't know. We tried to go. We try to go back.
We have to experience more on
No, I know Anunnaki very well.
Oh, the Anunnaki.
Yeah, because Enki is Anunnaki god.
Mm-hmm.
Damon hasn't worked with the Anunnaki gods yet, or the Sumerian thing. But shit, what was I gonna say? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna say, because Belial, Adonai, Adonai Enki. No, I don't think so. I believe Enki was like Lucifer in the beginning. Well, whatever. Fuck. Ask another question. Is there anything else you want to say? I don't know what else to fucking talk about. Wow,
Let's
because
talk
we
about
kind of
what
like.
time we chose.
Well, we talked about this already. I wanted
Yeah,
to give
I
them
know.
something new.
Well, people, this is new. People don't know that Belial can heal.
Yeah.
That's one of his aspects. He can heal. He's a really good healer, in fact. But he does it in a different way. More of a pain way. He shows you how to turn. He shows you how to heal with pain.
So, any advice in meeting other black magicians? I found this path incredibly isolating. You can go on TikTok, and you can go on to Facebook, you can go into all these things and meet other black magicians, but in the end, a majority of them don't do the real work and end up fucking backstabbing you. They have ego trips and it's not trustworthy, power driven.
There is some we can recommend.
What?
If you would like.
What?
We mentioned Connor Kendall. He's a very powerful black magician, and he actually does the work, and he's not.
Oh, on Discord?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go to Discord and.
If you go on YouTube and you look up the Infernal Obelisk, there you can access another black magician, in which you can go on a link on Discord, and he has many other sites.
It's lonely because, okay, well, the thing is the more you ascend on this path, the more you don't care about connecting with other black magicians. I really don't give a shit anymore. Like, in the beginning, when you're just beginning, you want to communicate, you want to talk, you want to learn, but I find a lot of people just want to share their experiences. So, but as you ascend and you understand majority of the humans, like the majority of people anyways, they don't do the work and they're drama. And you hear all these stories of people being manipulated or taken advantage of. Like I said in my last video, number one, if you get taken advantage of, that's your fault. You're a fucking idiot. Sorry to say. I was an idiot before. I've done stupid things.
I was too.
You're stupid, okay? If you're out there belonging to a group and they want you to, and they're a famous occultist and they to ask you to curse people for them, they're fucking stupid, and you're stupid for doing it. What do you think about World War III? Will it happen?
You know, World War Three. See, listen, this is what I think. I think that within the things that's going on within this world, there's something that is going to happen. Do I know when? No, I have no answer to that. But I do know that at some point in time, there's going to be another big giant world because that's what happens. History tends to
Repeats
repeat.
Pizza?
Yes. So, I
I
mean,
don't know.
I think it has. I believe that the people who are in power are going to.
Well, look what they did with COVID. They tried to do a mass fear to force everybody to take a vaccine, and everyone did. They listened. They conditioned. They do more. I mean, there are already. Everything is digitalized. You have to scan this. You need we're being watched by videos. We're always our phones or satellites. We're being watched constantly. I don't know. It's either gonna be. Who knows?
Who knows what's gonna happen? There's many people that say this is gonna happen, that's gonna happen.
But nobody fucking
Nobody truly knows.
Just live your life to the fullest. Get what you want. If you're happy just living your life the way you are, that's fine. But usually people on this path are trying to push themselves to find answers.
This is what I would say. Because I like to prepare for things like that too, because we don't truly know. But I prepare in the way of spirituality. You want to be empowered. You want to get. You want to be. You want to be able to master Earth first. That means, you know, financially being wealthy.
Be financially free.
Yes, financially free, and then you can, after you're financially free and you got things that you want, you are living the dream that you want, and you have uh, completed total recreation. Honestly, you're going to always have to, every day is a day to recreate yourself. So when you realize that and you stay consistent with that, then you can go and proceed with spirituality too. Do it both. Do both, spiritually and physically. But you want to focus on the physical.
Focus on yourself, don't focus on wars.
And if you're going to be, you got to master spirituality as well. You got to be able to manipulate the threads of light. You got to be able to manipulate the energies around you, your reality, your fucking world. That is what the left and path is about too, is being a god in flesh, being able to manipulate your reality and
make it go the way you want it to go.
right, choosing your destiny.
And yeah, you're gonna have to work hard, and there's gonna be obstacles, but that's the whole part of it. Nothing in this reality is given freely.
If you think that you're gonna be this person in power to where you're not gonna have pain, to where you're never gonna have to deal with an obstacle again, then you're in the wrong path, because you're gonna always have to fucking destroy obstacles.
You're gonna have to work.
You have to work. You have to stay consistent. You have to keep.
Or
going.
People, if you don't do the physical work, you're gonna go mentally insane. And you've seen it with people. They end up using drugs because you're taking all this dark energy and chaotic energy, and you're not using it to destroy the things in your life. Because you gotta do what you gotta do in this life, but you also have to take care of your spirituality. But if you're not doing anything with it, it's gonna build up, and you're gonna have a shitty fucking life.
Right. And that goes within taking, there is a spiritual hygiene. You have to keep a clean hygiene spiritually for yourself as well as physically. Having a clean house, having a clean spirit, having a clean astral body. Your auric field needs to be clean. Your mind, everything needs to be cleaned. And so that helps a lot to be able to ascend and to manipulate your reality. And that's my that's my experience, but that's what I suggest if you're wanting to prepare in any way for this war that may or may not happen, is to be in power within your reality.
Yeah.
Spiritually and physically. Because once you're empowered, then it's up to you. I mean, I'm not gonna say you have the decision. You can't control really
You can't
if you're
control
gonna
anything.
die,
No,
but you can control how you want to live and
that's
how
right.
things go out.
Yeah, it's
Because
controlled over here.
death will come for you. It comes for all of us, and whenever your time is your time. So,
Like right now, it's our time to leave because my butt is numb.
baby, you should have put the cushion on.
Well, we're good.
Cushion.
Okay.
Thank you for the recommendations. You're welcome. I am pleased to help you out, and thank you for the fireballs. So.
The what?
Fireballs.
Oh, what does that mean?
That means fire. Whatever we're talking about, it's
Fireballs?
fire. It's lit.
It's lit. All right. Me and Damon are, now that we're together, we are doing lots of rituals. Actually, there is a ritual, there is an alignment, I'm sure you guys know, on January 25th, the planet land. We haven't decided yet if we're going to offer a ritual on that or just do something ourselves only, but
Red face demon.
yeah, the red dragon is represented as Lucifer.
Yeah.
The red king, the red dragon.
Yeah.
But see, there's different levels of an entity, and that's the funny thing. Like when you're in a dream and you have a dream of a dragon, if it's gonna be actually if it's gonna be the primal for you to, if you're gonna see the primal face of Lucifer, I just think that you would be doing a lot of heavy work with that, and you would feel a different energy than just being a dream. You know, there's different like planes of existence, and there's different levels of it. As you can keep on working with entities, they slowly keep on revealing their true aspects because there's the fear starts to go down. But anyways, yeah, Lucifer is the red dragon.
We are offering mentorship services as well as, like she said, rituals.
We are.
So if any of you
This is a good one. Did you choose Belial or did Belial choose you? I have a song. Belial chose us. Belial chose us.
Belial.
Yeah,
It's
Belial.
funny, honestly.
He chooses you because you have to have requirements.
Yeah.
You have to be a person that's on the grind. You have to be a person that's fucking lawless in the way that, you know, if you have to lie and do some shit to get to do shit, you get in trouble. Yeah. Okay.
You can sell me Belial. You can call him forth, and if he likes you, he will answer. If he doesn't like you, he still may answer, but I mean, you may not get. You may or may not.
You may not get a response.
You may not get the experience you want.
Yeah.
And he may, so he would choose if he wants to work with you. And if he likes you, then, and you have the same qualities.
You have to have the qualities as him. Yeah, you have to have certain qualities. Like, we might come across as like really nice, happy type of people, but let me tell you, if you fucking cross us, there is no happiness here. It is ruthless. We are cutthroat. We are fucking disgustingly evil when we have to be. But that's why we're good people, because we can control it. We don't go out there shooting people's fucking heads off. We know how to control our fucking shit, and we do it with mental shit. You know, like we're not with wisdom. And then he knows if I give these people power, what are they gonna do with it? Are you gonna just use it on trying to prove to everybody how powerful you are, or like, you know? So there are requirements and there's initiations. That's why you do path working, so you can be initiated. And if he tells you need to be trained more on something, then you will. It's part of path working. So you learn.
And Belial is not an entity to fuck with. That's another thing. He is a very strong entity.
People know that.
One.
Some people don't
some
want to
people just
because he'll come in right away and start destroying shit in your life, and you're like, the fuck.
But it's not. It's always a test, but it's also to see if you can handle it.
If you can handle it, like, can you handle the fucking shit? Can you handle car accidents? Can you handle fucking losing shit? Can you handle fucking being?
Can you handle going? Fucking. Can you handle being in a state of fucking insanity? to where you're about to just flip the fuck out and can't really, you don't know what the fuck to do anymore.
Yeah.
To the point where you just want to destroy everything. I mean.
All right. I think we're gonna go now.
No, we're gonna stay. I'm joking.
No, I'm hungry.
Yeah, I'm hungry too.
All right. Stop doing that. All right. Bye.
See you soon.
See you on the other side.